Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would discuss some of the luxury items that I almost, and I quite literally mean almost bought, but I decided to stay strong and hold against it. If you guys are interested to see what I decided to pass on, then just keep watching. So I'll definitely put timestamps below if you guys want to see the different sections. So the first two things brand new that I almost bought this summer. So the first one is Bottega Veneta came out with this new color called Ice, and it is absolutely stunning. It's literally just like an icier version of a Dior Cloud Blue, because you know a Dior Cloud Blue is kind of like a neutral. It's semi-warm when you look at it, like cool but warm, whereas the Bottega Veneta Ice, I just thought it was a cerulean but a little bit more cooler, and that's why I wanted to buy it. I know Joe took a screenshot of the card holder and sent it to like 5 of my friends, and I'm like, do you think I should buy this? Do you think I should buy this? And everyone was like, that color is so stunning, but they're like, Maggie, you don't need it. You literally just bought some card holders. And I was like, I know I did. And I was like, hold back. My all-time favorite card holder in terms of practicality and function, without a doubt, is my Bottega Veneta card holder. I do ironically have like a pastel blue version of it. It's just my favorite. I feel like it's the most unassuming card holder ever, and don't get me wrong, it does have its negatives, but out of all the card holders I own, it's actually my favorite to use. So that's why I was like, ironically, I actually don't think that they had my favorite card holder in the color Ice, or else I honestly would have snatched it up. But maybe they came out with it recently. I definitely need to look. Maybe I shouldn't look because I would be too tempted. And then the next thing is that I actually narrowed it down. So you guys know that I've actually been on the hunt for the raffia bag. I've been debating between the Loewe one, the short one, the slit Loewe version, and then I actually have been looking at the Miu Miu, or there is this Prada one, but actually I decided that the one that I want is this YSL pannier bag. So basically they have two sizes for this, a small and their large size. So ironically, again, Chantel Jeffries actually bought this, and that's when I first saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, I love how simple it is. I love that the logo's really like petite. I love that the straps are actually leather, but the rest of the bag is obviously raffia. And then when I saw that they had a small size, I thought it would just be perfect. I could see myself actually using this all year round, in the fall and in the summer, just from the way that the style is. And I really think it's because the straps are leather. The price point of this is around like $1,500 or $1,600 for the small. So this is actually the raffia bag that I'm pretty set on. It's just summer is basically over, and I know I said I could use this year round, but it's because summer is basically over, I'm kind of back and forth on getting it. Maybe if like Neiman's or Nordstrom has their like gift card sales where if you spend like $2,000 you get like $500 back, maybe that'll be the chance for me to get it. But I really thought about buying it. The reason why I held back too is for my trip is I'm gonna be on the beach. I'm not the type of person that if I have like a designer beach bag, I can just chuck it into the sand. I just don't live that kind of luxury life. So like having bugs and just like throwing it away. And you know, when you're on the beach, you leave your bag on the beach chairs, and even if it's like a really nice resort, I'm still just so paranoid. Like you just never know what could happen. But I did actually decide that this is my favorite raffia bag. So if any of you guys own this one, please let me know. But I just love everything about it, and I feel like it really just checkmarked all my boxes. I know I was pretty dead set on the Loewe ones in particular, but no, the Saint Laurent one really stole my heart. Okay, so now the items that I was so close, and I mean so close to buying on Fashionphile, that I even went to the point of input payment, and then it was the last button is place or confirm order, but I didn't. So the first one was the one that I was closest of buying, and it was ironically a Valentino stud bag. But it was one because I actually love the Valentino stud bag. Let me take you guys back in time when I went to South Coast and I tried on that beautiful yellow micro one stud bag, and I wanted it so badly, but I just couldn't justify. It was around like $1,400, and I'm just like, $1,400 for something this small that I can't even fit a card holder in, maybe. But it was so cute and it was so soft, and I loved it so much. So you guys know I've been talking about this. I'm on this weird emerald teal color kick, and this Valentino one stud micro bag is like the color. It's reminiscent of the Loewe emerald teal, the Mona emerald teal again. So I was like, this would check everything. This would also check my urge to get a Fendi Nano baguette bag and also my urge for the Louis Vuitton Micro Matisse. So I was like, it's perfect, right? However, the one thing that took me away, oh, the price. So at first it was like $700, and then so Fashionphile had this like last call thing where every single day when it's on last call it drops 1%. So this bag hit 34% off. It was $660, and you're like, Maggie, that was a steal. Why did you not buy it? The thing that was holding me back is because when you opened it on the Valentino portion, again, I know it was crazy discounted, but it just bothered me. The Valentino was kind of like fading away, and that, I don't know, that was the only thing that held me back. I'm like, ugh, like it's fading away. And again, I know $660, it's still kind of worth it, but I just couldn't. I just don't know why. I was so close. So I told myself if this bag hits $620, I was gonna get it, but if not, then I wasn't gonna get it. And it hit $660, and then within that day somebody bought it, like rightfully so. And also it helps me when people buy things because I'm like, you know what, it wasn't meant to be, it's okay, I didn't need it. But this bag was, oh my word, I was going to buy it because it checked everything for me. The next bag on Fashionphile that I was thinking of getting was the Celine Patapans bag. I have actually mentioned this before. Lisa has the medium size. Of course, she is no longer a Celine brand ambassador, but when she first had this, I loved it. And my favorite thing about this is that it has a front pocket on this bag. I've actually touched this bag in store when they were still selling it, and I regret till this day that I didn't buy it. However, on Fashionphile they had this bag available for $13.30, which I think was such a steal, okay? But the only thing is I have so much brown Triomphe canvas, and if this was a white Triomphe canvas, I honestly wouldn't have even thought about it. I would have just checked out, place order, and that was that. But it's because it was brown Triomphe canvas, I'm like, I do not need another brown Triomphe canvas piece, but I wanted this and I still want this. So if I do someday find one on Fashionphile with white Triomphe canvas, depending on the price, I honestly might buy it, because you guys know me, I'm on the hunt to add a white Triomphe canvas piece. But oh my gosh, I want this bag so bad. There's this one review from Something Latte. She owns this bag and she loves this bag too. I think hers had like an issue with the chain, but the one on Fashionphile, the chain looks fine. But originally I was actually not a big fan of the curved chain by Celine, and then after I tried on the Claude bag with the curved chain, I'm officially converted. I love it. I think it complements at least me very, very well. So I was very close in buying this, but I just resisted, and I'm like, Maggie, stop buying monogram. And then following up with the Micro Matisse obsession, so let's take it back. I went to Vegas, I believe like 2.5 years ago. It was for the When We Were Young festival that got canceled, and I went into the Louis Vuitton store at the Crystal Shops, and I saw in the glass case they had a Micro Matisse in yellow, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And this was seasonal. They don't have the leather ones all the time. I believe it was over $2,000 because the canvas one is around like $1,800, $1,900, I believe, and I just couldn't justify it. Like, it's so cute. I love that it comes with a chain. You can hold it from the little top handle. So going back to it, on Fashionphile they have this yellow one, and it's still available right now, and it's around $1,500, which is honestly a steal for what this is, okay? However, the thing holding me back is a couple things. There are two little marks on the side bits. It's like little black or gray marks, and this bag is pastel yellow, so I feel like you can kind of see it pretty easily. But again, it is discounted, so you kind of have to take that into account. But the main reason why I couldn't pull the plug is when I look at the Micro Matisse, it's ever so slightly, I don't know if it's just the picture, it's just ever so slightly wonky. And this is why I wish there was like a Fashionphile flagship store in LA, so if I could see this in person, I'm sure it would change. Because what if it's just like the way that they placed it on, or I don't know. But this is in excellent condition. The inside is completely clean other than just those two little side bits. Just the front of it looks semi wonky to me, and I'm like, $1,500, like I need to stay strong, because with $1,500 I can check two things off of my current wish list, which I will talk about at the end. There are 3 items that are on my like wish list as of right now, so I digress. I've mentioned this so many times before, like I want the Micro Matisse or the Fendi Nano Baguette, and I feel like that's why I was so close into buying this. One, the shade of yellow. You guys know I have my flamenco in dark butter, but I want something pastel yellow, and I thought my Celine card holder would have scratched that itch, but no, I still want something like pastel yellow. I decided not to get this, but I really want it. Every single day I refresh on my phone, on my Safari. I just want someone to buy it, but nobody has bought it yet because I need someone to like take that resist away from me. me. So the next bag that I was very close in buying again is the Celine Ava bag in tan. And hold on, so if this was my original Celine Ava bag in tan, I honestly would have just checked out. However, it is the new version in the medium size, which I have tried on in store, which I actually do love. When I first saw online photos of it, wasn't a fan. Then I tried it on and I actually loved it. It really gave me like Dior saddlebag vibes, because when you actually wear the way that the hardware peeks out on the shoulder is actually very complimentary. I think it actually looks very nice. It looks way more expensive than the normal Ava. This one is priced around like $1,900 right now on Fashionphile, and I think it's still available. I actually haven't checked in around 2 days, but I think this one is still available as well. But the reason why I decided against it is because retail price for this brand new is $2,300. This one on Fashionphile is around $1,900, only about like 15% off. So you have to take into account, obviously Fashionphile you do pay tax, so it would essentially be the same as brand new, just maybe like $100 or $200 off. So to me, at this price, if this was $1,500 on Fashionphile, that would be a different story. But $1,945, it's like not that big of a discount. I was very close. And then the other reason to the rationale is, you guys know I already decided that I do want to get the Heloise in tan, medium size, officially the medium size. So if I got the Celine Ava bag in tan, I feel like it'd be too redundant, like having 2 tan shoulder bags. So that is also why I decided against it. So one, because the price point wasn't as good as I would like it to be, and then on top of that too, I already want the Celine Heloise in tan, so it'd be too redundant to have those 2 bags. And then the last one in the section that I'm still actually debating on buying, but I'm really holding back, and it is the Saint Laurent Jamie 4.3. It's basically their giant maxi bag. So they had this in Light Musk, which is the one that I tried on like 3 times, one at Neiman Marcus, one at the Saint Laurent store. They had this for $3,200 around there, and which is a great price because retail for this bag is around $4,400. So you're getting over $1,000 off. And I thought about buying it, but it's just because I saw this Light Musk. This one is no longer listed. Somebody copped it up within like a couple days of me seeing this. It was because I just got my birthday bag, like it is still August, so I just couldn't justify spending like $3 grand on another bag when I just bought my Micro DJoy. Like I just really couldn't justify that. I've barely used my Micro DJoy, especially since I just got it, so it's just like, Maggie, come on, you just can't do it. But you guys know that between the black and the Light Musk, I love the Light Musk. I just think it's different enough, but it's still dark, and I would use this bag purely for travel, which is why I also couldn't justify getting it, because if I bought it, it would just be to keep it right now, but I don't really have any plans to travel anytime soon. It would be buying it at a good price, but like I wouldn't actually be using it. I would just have like $3,000 just sitting somewhere in my room. And then going on to that, they do have a black one still available right now. They actually have a couple black ones, and the black one is around $3,300, so still a very good price, like $1,000 off. The reason why I'm like kind of wary on it is that, one, make sure to check on the condition. A lot of them say that the hardware is like pitted, so I believe that means it's like kind of rusted away, or like the little nail bits. Someone dive in deeper if you guys know the specifics of that. But the other reason why I kind of hesitate is I don't know how much. So the reason why I love this bag is because it's so incredibly soft, so incredibly roomy, but the number one thing is because it's so lightweight. If you ever try this bag on, it looks heavy, but it is so light. Like the size of this bag and the amount of leather, it is so much lighter than the Chanel 19, which in terms of visuals, I feel like the Chanel 19 dominates, but in terms of just like practicality and usability, I think the Saint Laurent Jamie 4.3 wins. The only other issue that I have with the Saint Laurent Jamie though is the fact that there is no magnetic closure. If you've ever seen this bag literally is just a flap, and it obviously has the YSL hardware in it, but I wish that they would update this and put some sort of magnetic button or magnetic closure just to make it a little bit more secure. Because it's such a big flap, I just feel like the magnetic closure would help with the security of it. Honestly, I'm kind of just crossing my fingers that they make an updated version with a magnetic closure, which is another reason why I'm holding back. But oh my god, it's such a good deal, $1,000 off. So if I were to buy this bag, 1000% I would get it on Fashionphile. Okay, and then just an honorable mention of a bag that is available right now that I'm debating on buying, but I'm not going to, and it is the Celine Pico belt bag. I've spoke about it before that I do want to add a belt bag in my collection just because that bag is part of the Phoebe Philo era, and I actually originally wanted the Pico size, and I went on the website and I did not know that they do not make this bag anymore, which is weird because I thought the last time I went into the Celine store they had like 3 Pico belt bags, but I don't know if they're phasing it out, they're updating it, I'm not sure. But on the Celine website they have zero Pico belt bags available, and on Fashionphile I could only find maybe 2. So this one I could understand why it's priced at $18.50 because it's not available, and this one is in excellent condition. The other thing that I love about this is the color. It's this dark gray, and I do not have a dark gray bag. I would love to add a dark gray and a light gray bag, but that is neither here nor there. Just an honorable mention, I've seen so many videos of reviews of the Pico belt bag and everybody loves this bag. Unfortunate, but I'm not gonna get this, but this one was on my radar as well. So the last portion of this video are the items that I plan on buying. So if there is any unboxing coming up, they're the items that I'm going to be unboxing. Like, this is me trying to stay on track, keep my eye on the prize. So the first thing is actually new in terms of like, I've only been wanting this, or like kept my eye on it for about 3 months now, but it is shot up to the #1 thing that I want to buy, and it is actually a David Yurman chain bracelet. This is called the Madison bracelet, and I want it in rose gold. My favorite thing about this, so they do have this available in a bunch of different sizes, but I want the smallest size just because you guys know me, I love like dainty things, and I love that it's like smooth and then it's kind of spirally, like alternating. I think this is stunning. I first saw this bracelet, I think it was just like on a random picture on Instagram, I don't even remember. Somebody had like it on the stack, and I just thought it looked really soft and really nice. My mom has like the vintage Cartier chain bracelet which inspired this, but I definitely just want a rose gold version, and I just love that. If you know David Yurman, you kind of know the line, but a lot of people don't, so I just feel like it'd be really special, and I don't know, I just really want like some sort of rose gold jewelry on me. My dream would obviously to get the Tiffany lock bracelet, which is like white gold and rose gold, but that is like far into the future. This curb chain, it is $995, which is extremely doable, so I'm just trying to keep my eye on the price. So anytime I see something on Fashionphile, I'm like, that money could go towards the bracelet. Maggie, resist. The next items are 2 things from Hermes. So the first thing are the things that I've been talking about, cheaper sandals, the black ones in particular. I just feel like these are so comfortable. They're basically like fancy versions of Birkenstocks essentially, but the reason why I hold back on getting this is because it's like the price increase. These sandals I think used to be like $800, and now they're like $910 with tax, around $1,000 on sandals, but they're so cute. Amelia from Fluffed Up Flare, I think she has like 4 pairs or maybe even more than that, but like she unboxed like a couple really cool colors, and I'm just like, God, I really want a pair of sheep sandals. So I also want a pair of black ones. I've been wanting these honestly since the beginning of summer, but I had to save up for my micro DJoy, so I was like, don't do it, Max, don't do it. But I do plan on getting a pair of black sheep sandals, and I feel like I can wear those into the fall as well. The last thing, Hermes, I feel like it's so basic, but I don't care. I want a pair of Oran sandals. However, the exact color that I want is a color that I've actually never seen. You guys know I'm not into my Hermes journey yet. I don't really explore the website that much actually, if at all, unless I'm looking for something in particular. And I saw, again, it was on Instagram randomly, and I was like, I have never seen these colors before. I feel like everybody gets the gold ones, the black ones, the white ones, colored ones, right? But I have actually never seen this light beige color. This color is called Beige Natura, and I love this color. No joke, I have never seen this color in my life on anybody outside in the world or somebody promoting it, because everyone just gets Hermes gold, and I love this so much because I feel like this, you can dress this shade up or you can dress it down. It could be casual, you can also wear it to dinner. I just feel like it's really flattering on my skin tone as well. I just fell in love, and obviously these are cheaper than the sheeper sandals. And then the secondary Oran sandals that I eventually want to get are the green ones. I forgot the exact shade of green, but the reason why I love it is because it matches exactly with my mini Anjou. Whose was it? I mentioned it before, I don't remember, but I'll just put a picture. She has the exact combo of these together, Oran sandals with the green mini Anjou, and it's just like, it's such a vibe. So definitely I want to add that one as well, but my priority is obviously the black sheep rays and then the Natura color, and then the green ones just later down in life. And then the last thing is just a card holder. It's this Celine Racing Green card holder that I love. I love that this has a back pocket, and I like that this color is actually a richer green than the previous Celine Amazon. If you see Amazon in person, it does look dark green, but it can actually look black as well, whereas this Racing Green is like green, which is why I like it. It's a very like deep, rich pine green color. The reason why I'm hesitating I actually I'm like this close to buying it, but the reason why I'm waiting is just because I just want to see what other Chanel card holders come out for fall, because I do want to add another like flat Chanel caviar card holder. So that's why I'm just kind of holding back, and then if they don't have any like intriguing blues or anything from Chanel, then I'll probably end up getting the Celine card holder. Not that I need a new card holder, but you guys know me, team money wasters for life. Alrighty guys, so we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. So these are all the items that I have on my immediate wish list, or bags that I've been very close to buying. Let me know down in the comments if there was any piece that you were thinking like this close to buying, like you're about to place order but you decided against it because you're like, we gotta stay strong, keep an eye on the price. And then also, we all know the Louis Vuitton Diane bag, I'm just gonna put that in its own little bubble category because oh my god, it's too practical and it's too me. But I'm like, Maggie, we need a break from the Louis Vuitton monogram. We truly do. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.